My name is Oridorius, and I make Let's Play Old School Runescape series, episode, sorry. And in this episode 4, we're going to be doing fishing and cooking. So, from our previous episodes, we started off with the tutorial island, thieving, agility. Now we're going to do some fishing and cooking. I will show you my stats from the previous episodes. I did get, on the first episode, I did get 20 thieving. Sorry, the second episode. And then I got 20 agility on my agility episode. So yeah, and in this episode we're going to do fishing and cooking, so it's going to be really great. I'm hoping to get about 50 fishing, but in this episode I'm going to get around 20, around 20ish. So yeah, maybe, yeah. I've got to save up some money so we can get a fishing rod and bait. We will, I'm not sure, either to fight chickens to get my feathers. Well, I'm not sure yet, but yeah. So we're just catching some shrimps because that's all we can do at the moment at level 1. Enjoying this game so much, really. It's really fun, especially thieving. I did really enjoy that. Agility was okay, but it got a bit boring, if you know what I mean. Not boring like really boring. It was just a bit of like a grind. But yeah, just push through it and you'll do it fine. Wood cutting will be pretty cool. Is that fighting me? Yep. Let's run away quick. Ugh, quick. Hey, didn't get me. Cool. So let's net fish. So only problem, this is the best spot really to fish, is at Drainer Village for lower levels, because you've got net fishing for from level 1, and then you've got bait fishing from level 5 to level from level 5 to level 20 really. So you then once you're 20 you can do fish some trout. So yeah, but I'll probably just do net fishing. Let me just check this week. Yeah, level 15 you can catch anchovies. So yeah, I'll eat this food just to restore my HP from that thingy. Dark Wizard. As I was talking last episode about RuneScape beta, RuneScape 3 beta. Yeah, just talked about that in the last video. I'm not really sure what to talk about in this video. But yeah, if it does get big quiet, I probably will put the RuneScape music on. But hopefully we don't have to do that, because that is even boring. Come on, catch me a fish. Oh, there we go, level fishing, level 2, cool. The reason why I'm doing some fishing is because I want to keep fishing, so I can use fish as my, fish, so I can use that as my food, so when I do combat, it will be easier instead of just using my cakes, because even though I will use my cakes, but fishing is always a good skill to get up anyway, because I mean when you're at level 40 you can catch lobsters which sell for, I believe, 190 GP each raw and 200 cooked. So yeah, plus that's 10k profit each 1k you cook as well, so that is pretty good money as well in there. But money wise I am poor, really poor. Haven't made much money yet. But obviously I will do once I start advancing onto higher level other skills, example Slayer, woodcutting, stuff like that. Because woodcutting, if you catch maple logs, they sell for like 100 each. But then if you do your fletching as well, maple longbows sell for like 500 each, I believe, around that kind of area. So that is really good money. I mean, like if you buy 1k maple logs, fletch those into maple longbows. Buy 1k flax, string it into bowstring. So yeah, you'd be making about 400k. Really, it's so good money. Really good. It's actually really good money. You can make milk like a couple of mil a day, even more actually. It depends really. I might start making really long videos, but like 40 minutes long. I'm not sure, but like I said in the previous videos, I really want to start live streaming, because it's easier, because you don't have to save the video on your computer. You just continuous live stream, so you're not using any of your hard drive memory, like your memory on your hard drive. But yeah, also in RuneScape 07, I really would wish Grand Exchange come back. People probably will hate me for this, but yeah, I really wish it did come back, because it just makes things so much easier. But I mean, the profit and stuff would instantly drop, obviously, because Grand Exchange, people start merching again and stuff like that. But it'd just be so much easier. Like, I mean, the economy at the moment, even though the RuneScape, like, it's been out for like 3 months now, I've only just started playing it, so yeah. But I will start making money and stuff, so I don't even know what I'm talking about now. I'm shabbing on because I'm getting pretty bored. When I'm bored, I just don't know what to say in my RuneScape videos. I might have to start making a list of what things to talk about, like topics. Also, actually, I will talk about something. As I'm 19 years of age, obviously I'm quite an older player on RuneScape, probably one of the older aged guys on here. I am joining the British Army as an infantry soldier front line. So you probably think, why are you playing a game if you're joining the army? It's a game I used to play when I was a kid. I enjoy it a lot. It's something that just takes my free time really after I've done my workout, my running and like weight, like running and gym for my British Army. So and my revision for that. So yeah, it's just really good. Like, I'll enjoy it a lot. So plus it's not like making me not concentrate on my army, as like it's making me concentrate more on my army, but in a way, like, how can I explain it? Basically, I've got my own time for my army, my British Army, like, but I've got time to play RuneScape as well. But it's not affecting my British Army revision, running and jogging. That's what I meant to say, really. So yeah, it's good. It's really good. Yeah, that's it really. So so yeah, just thought I'd let you guys know that I'm joining the British Army. British Army, not like another army. It's got to be the British, because that's where I'm from. I'm from the United Kingdom, so I'm joining the best army in the world to serve and protect my queen and my country. So yeah, pretty good. I will talk about my process in the army now. From day one, I applied in March, so March the 14th, I think, or around the 11th. It took me around 2 months. It took me about 4 weeks actually to get my medical done, like my medical online questionnaire. Took my medical online questionnaire, completed that. After the medical, I got a pass our medical. There is like 3 medicals to actually get to phase 1 training. I'll explain all this now really. So next stage after medical was my psychometric tests. It's just like a basic test really to see how you would do things in a situation. Like, for example, so like, this might sound stupid, but this is actually one of the questions. Like, you've been on guard for say 2 hours, and you're standing straight, obviously, like doing like good attention and that, keeping a good eye out, and then your sergeant comes over and says, "Stand up straight, soldier, you're slacking," and you think you're standing up straight. So what would you do? You would actually just listen to the sergeant and just like lift yourself up a bit, even though you actually are lifting up. But you know what I mean. That is one of the questions. Also, like after that, I passed those tests. They weren't as easy as that, but they were like really hard. After that, I had to go for an interview at my local armed force careers office. Passed that really well. I actually enjoyed it really. I've just felt natural in there, just really easy. Like, don't worry about if any of you guys are actually joining British Army. Like, don't worry about the interview, because it's so easy. Like, just be yourself. All it's there for is just to learn a bit about you, like why you want to join the army and stuff. It's a question that you should not worry about, because it's something that you should be revising anyway, because you're joining the army. So you know what I mean. Like, why do you want to join the army? It's so easy question. Like, people hate questions like that. Like, it's like you're going for a job interview at like a company that sell like health foods. Why do you want to join Halfords? Why didn't you want to join anything else? Then obviously you would say like, I want to join blah 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 because this is the best company out there. Also, like, just general stuff what you would say about the company, and like really it's just revision. Like, it's just like if you prepare well, you do well. Like, plus if you really want to go into that sort of stuff, then you should be fine, because you should be doing the revision. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's just something basic. It's just natural stuff really. Let's put that there. Yeah. So yes, next stage after the interview was selection. The assessment centre. You go away at your local selection centre for two. Is that more? No, and you go away for two days. Well, it's 1.5 days really, but you just class that as two. Day one, you go in there. Uh, you go in, they're really strict. You'll be like, yeah, it's like if you really want to join it, you'll love it. But like, you'll put everything into it. I put everything all into it. You do power bag lifts, jerry can test, run, team task, grenade test. You do more tests. For example, you do a barb test there. Not unless you've already done that. You'll do a after the barb test, you'll do like a TST, which is a technical trade test. I passed all my tests, passed everything, but team tasks was my downfall really. It's just how to work as a team, like team person, and make sure if you do go to this, make sure you shout and give out good ideas. Even if the tell you what, you don't have to give ideas. You have to give ideas, but I mean, what I mean is like, just, if the ideas isn't that good, just still shout it out. I mean it, because when you're there, other people want to win. It's like a race really, who can give the best ideas and who can give ideas no matter what. Like as long as the ideas what you're doing is actually focused on the team task, what you've been set to do. And the team task I got set to do was, I was a team leader actually. I was the one who was giving orders and shit like that. But sorry for my language, it's just does my head in because how well I did and I didn't pass. So let me just explain this to you. So for example, you get a big plank, and there's 6 years in the team, and you got to get all the team and the equipment that you've been assigned to take over to the other side. And it's just a pretend minefield. You cannot touch the floor, and if any equipment drops on any part of the place, you have to hold it. So you got to be quite tough to hold it, like good like balance and shit. Sorry for my language again. So yes, it's like you got to get to the other side, then back. You got to do 3 team tasks there back, so it's 6 things you got to do all together. But if you master it going there, then just choose that same thing coming back. There's no need to change it. Just keep giving us orders out, telling what your team is to do and stuff like that. Then you should do well. But I mean, don't just stand there and just don't talk, because literally, honestly, you will get a fail. I'm not joking. And team task, people underestimate team task. It is the hardest thing to do at selection. In fact, it isn't the medical. Yeah, you're at selection, you're doing medical as well, and that medical, anything, like a few spots on your face or your back will get you deferred. What I mean by deferred is you're not allowed to come back to selection. You get sent home, and you're not allowed to come back to selection for 3 to 9 months, or to even for 3 months minimum, by the way. 3 months to 2 years minimum. 3 months is minimum, 2 years is max. So make sure you go there clean. I mean, if you've got a few spots, just pop them a week, 2 weeks before, get some cream and heal them up. I mean, even though you think, oh, it's a spot, it's just a teenager, but trust me, mate, the doctors there are so strict. Also, talk to the doctors to get, talk to them, make them like, yeah, you're a sound lad, like, just keep talking to them and stuff like that. Yeah, medical is the hardest thing, really. It's the most thing you want to worry about. I mean, well, you should know about the medical conditions that you're not allowed. Just ring up your CSM, which is your candidate support manager, if you've been either at this stage or if you've been assigned one yet. But I mean, just just make sure you look well and stuff. Don't go that ill, because that can get you the deferred as well if you're sick, because they think, well, you're sick, so you're not really medically fit for the army. They're really strict. When I was there, this lad, he had a few spots on his back. Wait, he had about, say, 10 spots on his back from, they classed it as really bad acne. You should know what acne is. Loads of bad spots what teenagers get. Some people get it, some people don't. You're lucky if you don't, but it's a shame for people who do. I was gonna run out of breath nearly there, but yeah, I mean, a lot of people can get it, so yeah. And he got deferred for 9 months. 9 months, man. That would dishearten you. That would just put you off joining the army. But I mean, I'll explain what happened to me medically. So I'll start with my application. So everything, I passed jerry can, I passed the power bag lifts, passed medical, passed my technical trade test, passed my barb test, passed my icebreaker. Oh, it's quite a tricky. It's not tricky, but it's a bit of an annoying thing really, because you got to stand up in front of. Depends if you get in there early, you're lucky, because you only got to stand in front of 10 people. So it's better to go first really. I mean, if you go first, like, yeah, you get a good mark against you. Always talk loud. Remember what you're going to say. You have to talk for 3 minutes, and trust me, 3 minutes is a long time when you're talking in front of like 20 people, because you're nervous. Like, you tested your confidence, and the confidence is one big thing in the army. And believe me, that's what I got deferred for. I got deferred for 3 months due to my confidence But yeah, I passed the icebreaker. This is what I don't understand. I passed the icebreaker. Team tasks. Apparently I was one of the quiet ones, but I don't see how I was a quiet one because I was a team leader. Uh, yeah, so it's one of those, isn't it? Like it's just like they've got to defer a few people to make sure, like, they actually are failing people. But even if they shouldn't have failed me, they should have failed somewhere else. 1.5 mile run. You got to do. That's a 2.4 km run. You got to complete this in the. If you're going for infantry like I am, you've got to complete it in the 12 minutes 45 seconds. Yeah, I got 9 minutes 33 on that, so I passed that. It's don't underestimate the run. Believe me, you might think that you might have the adrenaline rush and that. I didn't really get adrenaline rush, to tell you the truth, because I didn't want to let the momentum carry me forward, even though I should have. But yeah, it's just like I felt I didn't want to do it my way. People were asking me questions like, "What's your run time?" and I was just telling them it's 9 minutes odd. So yeah, they was like, "We'll stick with you," but half of the guys couldn't stick with me because they didn't prepare well, so they would be out of breath. And I'm enjoying this video actually. It's going for quite long. I'm actually talking for it now. Good subject. But yeah, so yeah, it's just like knee level up, sweet. But yeah, the 2.4 km run, just always do it. I mean, you might be fit, but just for the hell of God, and just for God's sake, just prepare well. Don't underestimate the selection. Believe me, do not underestimate it, because you might go there thinking that it's going to be a piece of piss, but you might be confident. Yeah, if you're confident, well, where you're lucky, isn't you? Like you should do well, but like for the run and the fitness and strength and that, always do a little bit of weights before you go. I mean, power bags, the highest weight you have to do is 40 kg, and I've seen this lad struggling. He had to have 2 attempts, and he was on his last attempt. If he didn't do it, he would have failed and got sent home. So yeah, they were quite strict. My selection centre was Lichfield, but I mean, I enjoyed it a lot. At the end, like, after you did your icebreaker, you'll go do team tasks. Team tasks, talked about that. You'll do a grenade test. That was my favourite part about it. I loved it. Literally, you get given army kit, like your Gore-Tex army jacket, Gore-Tex trousers. You got, I mean it. Like you got like 10 seconds to get them on. And literally, like, it goes go like that. And then you got to get the whole clothes on in 10 seconds. If you're not, you go shots down your ear hole. It's just proper good thing like to do in that. And I've got an insight course next month on the 18th of June to go to, like, phase 1 training for like a few days. But yeah, phase 1 training normally is 12 weeks to 14 weeks long. If you go in TA, I'm not sure how long that is actual, but I only know about regulars, which is better because you get paid for full-time work, which is you're doing. But TA is reserved, so like you only work on a weekend, so you don't have to give your day job. But I prefer full-time, so yeah. Yeah, as I was talking, grenade test, brilliant. I mean, like, what you do in the grenade test is once you got your kit on, you're into the bottom. You've got to like get a 10 grenade. You got to keep jumping, like, and you walk running on the spot, all epic. And the guy goes, you lined up really, like, and when he goes, it's your turn. Then you will go to the front of like the thing. Then you have to run under a net, dive under it, crawl on, like, just literally crawl on your belly, real fast. You have to be aggressive, fast and strong. Loved it. Grenade test, perfect, brilliant thing. You get covered in mud. It's proper good. It is. I love it. But yeah, so yeah, it's really cool. The next thing after grenade test was our main interview. Main interview for the British Army. Sorry, someone's at the door just listening on there, concentrating. Oh, let's concentrate. Next thing was the interview. That's where you get told if you've passed or failed selection, how well you did, and when you're going on phase 1 training. So when we went in there, I was all suited and booted. They don't mind if you close a crease, but honestly, go there with good impressions. Like, bring up if you I mean, like, you ain't got time to even iron your clothes, so you have to grab a shower, get your clothes on, and go. Sort your hair out if you want to sort it. But I didn't really bother sorting my hair out because I didn't bring no gel or wax, like styling wax. So my hair's short anyway, it's short back inside, just natural, clean shave. That's it. So yeah, once you're in a suit mood, you just sit in the theatre room waiting for your name to get called by your number. My number was 19. Major, woman come in, major, number 19 please. You have to stand up, say ma'am, really loud, like stand up straight, ma'am, like proper loud voice, like shout ma'am really loud. So once you did that, you walk out. She goes, follow me, and you go to the interview room, and it takes about 10 minutes if you told her you passed or failed. But after that, she will say, do due to your confidence or whatever you failed in or I not did well in, you will be deferred for so and so. Like she said to me, I'm sorry, Mr. Curtis Hibbert, that you've been deferred for 3 months due to your confidence. And then when I heard those words, it's heartbreaking, and honestly, it's like, oh, shit, I failed at it, and you have to wait 3 months again. And I got a bit upset really over it. I said, like, I'm disgusted in the people at this selection centre, which I shouldn't have done. I shouldn't really admit this, but you know, I've got him, and I really wish I never said that. I just wish I could turn back time and just try it again, but no, you can't. That's it. It's life. You gotta go on and wait for the next step. I got my first strike against me. You get 3 strikes, you're not allowed to join the army. So I've got 2 strikes left, but hopefully, I'm definitely gonna pass the next strike, the next selection. I promise I will. I've put so much effort into this now. I mean, I ain't been there for now. Well, it's been like 20 days since I haven't been selection, and I'm doing much bigger runs than what I used to before. I used to do like a 1.5 mile run, but now I am doing a 3.2 mile run, so I'm doubling it even more, and I can run that really good. So my press ups, I can do 60 press ups non-stop in about 1 minute 20 seconds. Sit ups, I can do 18 non-stop. So yep, it's going good. It's going good, must admit. So yeah. And then if you pass selection, well done to you, congratulations, like well done, like on it, you did good. Then you go on to phase 1 training. If you go in infantry and you're 18 years above, you will go to ITC Catterick for 12 weeks, and then after 14 weeks or 12 weeks. After that, you come home for 2 weeks, go back to phase 2 training, which is your trade training. Like if you're going infantry, you'll learn how to do much better infantry stuff, fighting and shit. Sorry for my language again. Yeah, a lot more fighting and stuff. After that, you will go to, if you're in your phase 2 training, then you'll go to your regiment then you go to your regiment, then you wait to get deployed, or you do more training, and you just stay with your regiment really. The minimum term you can sign up for contract is 4 years, 4 years and 6 months. After that, the highest contract you can sign up for is 21 years, I believe. So yeah, it's pretty good. And then well done if you pass it. So he's on that door again. So yeah, yeah. But if you get deferred, don't let it hurt you. Honestly, from myself, my previous experience from getting deferred, do not let it hurt you, because you will regret it. Because if you say something really bad to them, they might think, "Well, you're not ready for this. We don't want you because your attitude." And that's what she said to me. She nearly said, like, oh, that's a major, man. If I was in the army and I said that, they would have bollocked me shitless. They would have given me the fucking beasting of my life. Like, sorry for my language just a second ago. I swear, I swore. Shouldn't swear, should I? No, because little kids watch this. Sorry. But to the older community, yeah. So, yeah. So that's it, really. Like, I mean, if you do it well, do well. Like, I want to stop this video now because it's like literally 23 minutes long. So I've talked too much, really. Well, it's better to talk more than be quiet. People might find this interesting. Whoever's joining, like, military or army, like, oh shit, someone's talking to me. Hey, I got a ruby and a security book. Sweet. But yeah, I mean, it's interesting for people who are actually doing this sort of stuff. I mean, because it gives you an insight a bit on what you're going to be doing at selection. And this is up to date 2013 style, like the new version of it, because it's all changed. It changed, got switched over to civilian people. But yeah, that'll be another video to talk about that, because it's going to drag on otherwise. So thank you for watching episode 4 of my Let's Play Old School Runescape. Fishing and cooking. Well, it weren't really fishing and cooking. Well, it weren't really cooking, was it? But I will do another episode on this sort of stuff in the future. So yeah, thank you for watching it. I hope you enjoyed my little talk about the British Army and my process in it, and what are we doing on RuneScape, like fishing and cooking, obviously. So thank you for watching, and can we get 10 likes again? I'm always asking for 10 likes. I mean, it'd be nice to get a few likes on my videos. I'm not asking for too much, you know, like. I might be greedy for asking that straight away since I started off, but yeah, I'd like to get a bit better at it. Once, like, I obviously get better at YouTube, I'll be doing giveaways and stuff. Also, I've mentioned in my last video that I will be doing like a webcam. I will be purchasing a webcam, so yeah, look forward to that. Hope that'll be really fun. You'll see me talking with my headset on, so yeah, that'll be pretty funny. But yeah. Thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you next time with episode 5. Not sure yet what to bring, but you will enjoy it. So I will see you next time. Peace, goodbye, and take care.